Welcome back to the podcast. First of all, I'm going to start with drink check. Have we got a drink? I got myself a Cobberberg. I'm not sure if that's allowed on YouTube because I am underage, but drink check, James. What you got drinking today?
I haven't got nothing, bro.
Just me?
Yeah. Is it? Have you got anything to drink?
No, nothing.
Alright, so...
Fucking disgraceful.
You don't know?
Jesus.
It's 3 p.m.
Good start. It's 3 p.m. to be fair. Good start.
We were meant to be starting at 2:30, wasn't it? But everyone's having some issues, so we're here at
True.
3. But yeah, we're with fucking voice crack. A TikToker actually.
True.
I thought we'd just stick to streamers to be fair, but Rhys came with a guest.
I've come in clutch here with a banger guest in my opinion.
What kind of questions?
Can't lie. I got some banger questions. I think. Do you want to introduce yourself first? I think that's how we start this. I think that's how professionals do it.
Yeah, professionals.
Mm.
I'm Kirsty. I'm 17, and I'm from South London.
She's a southerner.
That's it.
Don't go there, James. All right.
I will not.
Well, James, would you like to start with a question? I started last time, I think. You can go first, I reckon.
I don't have my phone on me, mate. But I could ask a question off the road.
Go on, off the bat. Go on, son.
Right,
have a go.
So, I've went through your TikTok. I've seen the videos that blew up. Do you know the what are they?
Normalised.
It's like normalized things. That's it.
Yeah.
What made you like make them? Is it just like something that you're into, like normalizing stuff?
I was
like that?
bored.
You're bored.
That's literally it. I was so bored, and I was fed up. Like, lockdown, I think, made us all realise what our lives were pre-lockdown,
Mm-hmm.
and it made me look more in depth in society and how much I hated it. And I didn't see why not to like try and say these super woke things.
Yeah.
And they blew up, which I was...
Were you surprised? Do you think they
weird?
would blow
Yeah.
up? Yeah.
It was weird. I was at work and my phone was buzzing and buzzing and buzzing, and I was like, this is weird. Like,
That's
I
actually
didn't expect
insane.
this.
Was it like instantly, or did it like take a while for it to take off?
It depended on, like, I don't know how TikTok's algorithm works, but it was weird. Like, the first day it would maybe get a couple thousand, and then the next day, it was usually second day that it was up, it would be like 70k, and I was like, okay, what? What's going on?
That's actually mad.
Did you get like attraction to like your Instagram and stuff? Because I see it's linked in your bio.
Yeah, I gained about 200-300 followers. I didn't really get that many for Instagram because I don't do anything on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I did get some.
It's quite a lot for a TikTok.
That is mad,
300
yeah.
followers. I mean, I'd happily take that any day of the week.
Join the club, yeah.
I mean, you put kind of effort into them as well. Like, you've got the props and everything. Like, some people just like
True.
the text
True.
and their face, but you were going all
You
out.
just have to hold random things. Like, one of my things was a toaster and a fork.
I was about to say that. She had a toaster and a fork, and I thought it was quite random, but it was funny. So, and I do agree with the things she says as well, the normalising.
True.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. What question have you got, Rhys? I reckon you got the main one out the way.
True. That is pretty much the main thing, isn't it? Like, you can. How many have you done of that kind of like that style of the couple
10?
of virals? How many? About 10. See, that's fair. How would you say the views have they carried on most of them? Like, do you still peak? If you made one right now, would it peak? What do you think?
It would peak more than an average, but it wouldn't like. I stopped for ages, but it's because like college and things, I don't have the time anymore to do anything. Plus, I can't think of anything. I've done everything I can do.
Fair enough.
I think I had my moment, and I'm okay with that now. Yeah, it would have an average. Maybe I'd get like 5-6k likes, but I wouldn't expect myself to blow up again.
I mean. Yeah, actually, I'll go real quick. I feel like, actually, if you made one right now, you spent this time, right? Maybe people forgot about it. If you do it again, they might go, ooh, I ain't seen this before, but even though they kind of have. I reckon,
Maybe.
Who knows? I reckon in the future you should make another one and see where it ends up. I'd be curious to see how it does, to be honest.
So would I.
It wasn't just one video as well. It was like quite a few that.
True, and most of them did well as well. So maybe it's a continuous thing that could definitely keep on working. And yeah, I'd be hella curious to see how it end up.
The TikTok
Yeah.
A new
algorithm
one.
is weird as well. Anything can blow up.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It is the ones that you least expect as well, which in
Fact,
my
yeah.
opinion, it's like the least videos you'd expect
Yeah.
to blow up, and it's kind of cool to be fair.
Yeah.
Some weird
The most.
ones.
Yeah, 100% the most random
That's a
videos
weird
blow up.
feeling.
My
Yeah.
For You page is scuff.
I
100%.
haven't had a single TikTok blow. I don't think I've ever posted a TikTok, so I mean, hopefully this
It's-
podcast one can blow. You know what I mean, Rhys?
True,
Our
true.
first episode did kind of well, so.
In the description. I mean, 600 views on the first TikTok. Can't complain with that, James. On the.
I mean, can't complain. I
Not
swear the
bad.
first one's always boosted as well.
True. That's a good question, actually. Is the first TikTok you ever make boosted? 100% it is.
Definitely.
Like, 100%. It's there to keep you in, isn't it? Like, oh, you've blow up. It's so fake. 100%.
Oh,
Like, you're
yeah.
telling me 600 people have watched this and not a single one's commented. Yeah, that looks kind of sus to me.
Yeah, isn't it? Like,
It's us.
people just scroll past real quick sometimes, though, don't they? And that counts as a
True,
view.
true.
Sometimes on other
Yeah, that's
platforms,
true.
doesn't. I've got another question as well. Did people in your school find out as well?
Good
Did
question.
people in your school find out about?
Yeah.
How was that? I mean,
It was weird.
I
Because
mean,
obviously I did it during lockdown, so I
Yeah.
wasn't seeing anyone. There was like a few comments of like, "Gee, Kirsty, save me some clout." Like it was weird, just like some
Yeah.
comments from my mates. But I didn't really get. I didn't follow anyone that I knew really. It was kind of like my private platform. So if I was found on someone's like For You page, it was like, didn't expect to see you here kind of thing. Yeah, no, I don't know. It was weird when I got a comment on it, like if I got a Snapchat one day and someone said, "What's going on?" I'm like, I don't know.
that's actually
True.
cool, yeah.
Could you imagine Jamen pulled up on the For You page with 1 million views? I'd be in fucking shock, to be fair.
That's
Fair play. It would be class. It actually would be.
I mean, it's, you probably get a
Go on.
different reaction being in college as well. Because if you're in a secondary school, I reckon people would just
True.
imagine
Big-
you're in a classroom and like 30 people, and then one of them like says, "Oh, you've got a TikTok." Everyone just like erupts, don't they? And just get
Oh,
on it.
true.
Bro, I
College
swear,
is
that was so
different.
annoying.
Very different.
I was so annoying in school. Someone bring one thing up and that's like the talk, isn't it?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
done, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nah.
so frustrating. Thank God you don't have massive classrooms anymore.
The maturity levels
Mm-hmm.
is
Oh, it's a big
mad.
change, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Jesus, man. I'm gonna sneak in with a quick question, right? Why TikTok? Why are we not making these on Instagram or I mean, Twitter's not really the place for videos like that. But I mean, why TikTok?
I started off with 30 followers, and I knew no one. So it was like, if it flopped, it wouldn't matter. And now I'm at 8K. So I was like,
True.
I think I did it because no one knew that I was on that platform, and it was new. It was fun, and plus it's like it was the platform to make videos like that.
Yeah.
True.
You know?
True.
Instagram wasn't made for that.
Well, it is now. Like all the social medias
Yeah.
have copied it, haven't they?
Reels now or whatever it is.
Yeah, you go on
That
Instagram
doesn't
Reels, and
exist.
yeah, it's just re-uploaded TikToks. It's the most thing on any social media. I don't know
They
why
all
they've done it to
copy
be
each
honest.
other.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. When did
It's
you
just
start TikTok? Like, when was it? Was
Good
it like,
question.
have you been on it for a while, or was it just quite recently?
I've had the app for like 2 years, just because
Yeah.
I had, well, you know when it was Musically,
Mhm.
that, I had it then. Like, that was my year 8 phase.
Basically,
And then I didn't download it till like a couple of years ago, literally like everyone else for the memes. But I didn't post anything till March lockdown. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
really-
that's when I
This time
started.
last year, when we first went into the first
Yeah,
lockdown.
a year.
That's actually crazy, wasn't
God,
it?
Matt,
It's
that's fucking
it's
crazy.
been too quick.
it has.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a year. It feels like 3 months. And this year as well. It's already March. What?
Oh yeah, this year's gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Really quick.
Don't like it.
Yeah, I've been online school for the most part, so.
Very true. How did you find lockdown then? Like Brit to Brit. How is lockdown? Have you done anything? Brit to Brit. I don't know where that came from. Yeah. How is lockdown? I mean, through the first how many we had? Like 7. How have we found it?
No idea. I hate it. Absolutely
Fair
hate it. I think it's the same position as everyone else. Is that like you can't do anything, and it's just I'm bored. I'm so like when you're just fed up with it already, But I got myself a job during lockdown, so I wasn't bored. I looked after key workers' kids.
That's a good job, you know.
That is big brain.
Earned some money. So that was good.
Smart.
I mean, never changed so many nappies, but it was a good experience. Yeah.
The first lockdown probably wasn't as bad for me because no one knew what it was going to be like. You thought, it's just time for school, isn't it? And then once they announced that there was like no exams as well, I didn't know what to do. I was so happy at first. Then when it got to like July, I was like, I did really bad on my mock, so I'm just going to fail, aren't I? But I didn't. But that time was probably the worst. That month for me, I was like, I've just failed, haven't I? I've just started doing nothing.
Bricking it.
Yeah, that was frustrating. But
yeah, how did you get that on your? How does your GCSEs go then? Did you feel like you were given correct grades or nah?
Did you get?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think some grades I didn't deserve, as in like they were higher than they should have been. Some grades were lower.
Because I think you actually did a TikTok on this, right? You did like a predicting thing. That was quite a big thing actually. Everyone was predicting.
Everyone did it.
Yeah, I remember seeing that actually. You got a few of them correct, so a few of them were quite obvious, but a few of them you weren't surprised with or.
Very shocked with science.
I saw the
my
science.
predicted grades were U's, 3 U's, and I got 544.
Fair enough. Can't complain with that.
I would call that teacher favoritism, but
yeah, a little bit sus.
I was really good with my teachers, so it was a bit sus. But I'm not complaining. I passed, so I'm not.
Fair play.
I didn't fail one, which I was happy with. So yeah, I got average grades. I'm not that A-star student though. I don't get A's across the board. Yeah. So yeah, no, I was happy with my grades. But it's like, I can't do anything about them.
Yeah, that is true.
So why stress?
Do you wish you sat them, or are you happy that they did this? Or would you rather have sat them yourself?
As soon as I found out that like everything was cancelled, I was angry because I felt like it would be unfair on us. Like we'd worked so hard for so long, and then suddenly it's all going to be down to our mocks, which we did not try on. I didn't.
100%. Yeah.
I went to sleep. I didn't do anything.
I had your pictures in mind, don't even ask.
I practiced writing with my left hand for like hours.
I think everybody did that. 100%. Yeah. That is class.
But I don't know, I just didn't. I mean, I played noughts and crosses with myself. Like, that's how bored I was.
What, in the exams?
Yeah, in the mocks. Why?
That's class.
It's not.
That is true. For me, I just tried because I wanted to do good, but I know I wasn't because I didn't revise whatsoever. At all. I wouldn't revise, but then I'd go in. I'm like, I'm gonna smash this. But then for me, I'd take like the full exam time, so I had like no time to just mess about. But
oh no, I was awful. I didn't.
Bro.
I did really bad in mocks. Didn't even.
That's mad. I remember when I don't know which one it was, but I was doing one of mine. It was like maths or something, and the paper was online, so we'd all finished in the past 10 minutes in. We'd all finished because we watched it like the day before. So we were just sat in the exam hall coughing. We're doing like a pasta cough around the hall, bro. Started at the front, and this massive geezer, old guy, right? He was like, "Stop coughing!" It was class.
They really are always scary. I swear when you look up,
oh, strange fellas, aren't they? Strange fellas.
What am I meant to do, man? Like, stop staring at me. Yeah, it's crazy. Man.
True. And there's that one lass who goes to the toilet.
Calculator too, in like maths with a calculator. The amount of stuff you can do, brilliant.
Yeah. True.
No, hours of fun.
You're like, oh, look at this! I made a person. The kids next to you's like, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to work.
I was always so unprepared for the mocks. Anyway, the amount of times I forgot a calculator, so I had to like put your hand up.
Oh,
you
get the crappy ones.
Then your invigilator comes up to you, your hand's another one, it's broken. You put your hand up again, and they're like, take this one back, give me another one. That was broken as well.
Oh, that's class.
It's ridiculous,
that's
man.
Brilliant. Oh my gosh.
Fucking class. Oh, that is so true though as well.
Yeah, they give you ones that are literally probably about 10 years old, don't work at all. It's
true.
Man.
The worst thing is if like invigilators are wearing heels, and you hear them walking up and down, and it's the loudest thing in the world. Like, I can't concentrate.
True. Yeah, that is true.
So, yeah,
I wish I got the back of the exam's definitely the best seat, isn't it? Like sitting right there.
Oh yeah.
I always got seated at the front, so I'm right at the front. It's so frustrating.
That's a rip. I was at the back for most of mine. I was banging.
Oh,
Yeah, mine was sick.
got range.
Don't know how they.
Yeah.
Don't know how they lay that out. Anyway, have you got another question, Rhys? About because we kind of went off the topic about TikTok, haven't we?
No, I was enjoying that about school. Actually, it's a relatable little subject, isn't it? I was enjoying that.
Has anyone else got any stories about school? If you want to carry on.
Oh, I've got plenty of stories about school, but I think we'll save them.
We'll save.
I had an interesting school life. I had a great school life, though. To be fair, I liked all my teachers. I banged it. I only failed one subject because I couldn't do German. I don't know why I was doing German, but I failed it anyway.
German's a joke.
Yeah, German is a joke. Good, yeah.
Fail a language, it doesn't matter. I failed.
Yeah, literally, I wasn't asked. I couldn't. Yeah. Apart from that, I did pretty well, even though I didn't do it. Yeah. But I locked out. How about you, James? How did you do in your GCSEs?
I just did really average. Even so, I failed every single one of my mocks. Did not do any revision at all. Flunked it, and I still managed to like pass my GCSEs.
Can't complain with that. That's mad.
Somehow, I don't know how. Pretty much in my graphics coursework, I got my teacher to pretty much like do half of it for me, like print it out, because I just didn't know. And then I still managed to pass it with a 4. So I mean, I'll take it.
It's the same with me in art. Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, she did like me, so. I guess
that's fair play. To be fair. See, the thing is actually.
Fair at all, is it? But...
Yeah, it is not fair. Definitely. Like I thought my English teacher liked me, right? And then when I got the same grade as this lass in the set below us, bro, and she's like, bro, she don't even speak English half the time, and I got the same grade as her. I've never been so. That's the only thing I would change. If I sat the English exam, I'd most likely do. Well, I'd like to say I'd do better. I probably wouldn't now, but I got the same grade as this. You know the lass. Nah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, and I got the same grade as her, bro. And you're joking me, man. Ridiculous. I've been in set 1 for like the whole fucking time. Oh, ridiculous, man. Pissed. Absolutely pissed. But apart from that, yeah, not bad at all. To be fair, so I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. No, I'm definitely not.
I mean, I feel bad for them kids, you know, that revised from September all the way up to March.
True.
Yeah,
stressing out, like they hit year 11 and they're like, this is going to be so bad. I was like, they're probably stressed out for their sats. Imagine revising for their sats.
Yeah.
They're probably those kids.
Oh, 100%, man.
You've always got your parents and your teachers on your back every day. It's like,
yeah,
bro, you're about to do your
true.
Like,
how many revision books did I buy, bro? I swear down, and I didn't even do any revision. Like, ridiculous. Yeah, they like pushed it. You need to buy this, or you're going to fail, and then I didn't even do the exam. Like,
I don't think I read through. I mean, if you looked at my things, so my grade in food tech was a 9, and I bought the book and I didn't touch it.
Fair enough. Fair play.
Oh my God.
Flex. You don't need it.
Yeah, true. Save your money.
Is literally just remembering, like. It's so
it is.
A-level. Anything you know, you can whack that down into paper and it give you a mark. No context at all. If you know it, you could just like slap it down into the text and you'll get a mark for it. So
yeah,
it's
true.
So easy. A-level's different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's big. Yeah. Aren't we all good at waffling?
Yeah.
Good at waffling.
It's a skill.
Topic of school.
It is.
Topic of school. Did you end up going to college or a 6th form?
College. Yeah.
So are you doing like one course? Or a couple?
No, I'm doing 3 A levels like everyone else. It's just dedicated to the 2 years.
Yeah.
Which I prefer. I'm treated like an adult. I'm not treated like a child, which I really like. Like we call teachers by their first names, and it's like.
Do you still? Are you allowed to actually do that?
Yeah, they do in colleges actually. Yeah.
I don't call my
teachers. It's like
respect. Yeah, because we're in a 6th form. Obviously, all the other children, obviously from like the secondary, call them like Mr. something. So yeah, we don't really get that privilege, do we? I'm pretty sure we could definitely go into media and be like, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Karen? Come on."
Teacher's called Karen. Imagine that. That'd be funny. No, but
imagine.
Brilliant.
With us, we don't really say like the Miss or Mister. We just say their surname, don't we?
It's just Skinner. Yeah, it's just Skinner, innit? Yeah. Oh, hi, Skinner.
That's funny.
It's true though.
That's brilliant.
True, big up Skinner. All right, I'm going back to the questions. So when you made the first one, how did the first one do? The first one of this kind of like series of virals.
I think it got about 30k. It wasn't the biggest.
True. That's still mad though. Did you expect it to blow up? Like,
no.
Obviously, you kind of don't like ever, but like, is it a subject which kind of is a what's the word? Is it a subject which has the potential which can blow up? Does that make sense?
It was a controversial one, which was my aim. I have thousands and thousands of comments of people just arguing it out,
True.
which I love. Like, it was so cool. I tried to reply to as many as possible, but there was a few people that were just having their own little conversation, and I was like, okay, I mean, you do you. The first one, there was a lot of so my third, I couldn't tell you what they were off by heart. My last thing was women in power to normalise, and a lot of people took that the wrong way, saying like women are in power, and I was like, yeah, they are, but it's not normalised. Like I have nothing wrong with men being predominantly in the government or whatever, but it is so much harder. Like, statistics are literally so much harder for a woman to be elected for this and that. And what people thought that I was saying was like, we should elect more women for the sake of it, and I was like, no, like, we should elect who is right for the job. But these days it is men have the more power, and that's literally how it's always been, and it kind of sucks. And people took it the wrong way, and there was a lot of people saying like, what about the Queen? I was like, not what I'm trying to get at.
Big Liz.
Big Liz.
And I would say one of them was abortion was one of my topics. That blew up.
Yeah.
Comments.
I didn't actually watch that full video through. I know in abortion, aren't you like pro and something else? I learned that in RE like a while ago. What's
You're either pro-life or pro-choice.
Is pro-life where you're against it?
Pro-life, so like, yeah, you're against. You want to save all the little fetuses.
Are you pro-life or pro?
No.
Are you the one where if you want to get abortion, you'll do it?
Yeah, it's my body.
Yeah, that's
like.
True.
Agreed.
The thing is, people use foster care as an excuse.
That's what I said, and I got like, because I had this English like talk thing, and then some girl talked about abortion, so I was like, why don't you just have the kid and put it up for care? And then I got slandered for that. I'll put my hands up. I'll say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't know what about, but I do agree. I do agree.
I can imagine it's like foster care is the people in it are treated so bad. The system's so messed up, and a lot of people treat the system for the money that the government gives them, and like that's not okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm all for like everyone can have their opinion, but I'm allowed to put mine out there.
Yeah, it's funny because people say like, "Oh, you're killing the baby. That's so like rubbish," but you're not though. It doesn't know you're gonna die. Do you remember when you were in the room? Like, no, you don't. Do
you?
Yeah,
bro.
It's just ridiculous.
The views.
Yeah,
bro.
What's it gonna do? Cry?
Yeah.
Doesn't that'd be interesting. The comment section of this video is gonna be interesting. Bad. Absolutely mad. So what? Go on, James.
Is that the video you commented on? Why is my comment getting so many likes?
Oh, that's a good topic. So, back in the day, here we go. People watching the podcast. I came across Kirsty's videos on my For You page, and I saw another video. Someone put like a comment saying, "Why is my comment getting so many likes?" So I thought, I'll just copy it, innit? Easy likes. So I copied it into Kirsty's comment section. I'm like the top comment in two of your TikToks somehow. Like, what a coincidence! It's so weird. Things play out.
You went there.
Yeah, and on the first one, you were like, "Oh yeah, well done, funny." But on the second one, you were like, I see you. I was like, let's go. GG's.
I saw the pattern. I did.
It was funny. I think I kept it going, but I think it died off in the end. It did die, to be fair. But I'll take the 200 likes in the first video. Can't complain, to be honest.
It wasn't bad. You did pretty well.
I'll take that. I got a few comments as well. A few people tell me to shut the fuck up. But apart from that, it's not too bad at all.
Do you get any followers to your Twitch?
No.
Nah.
No, to be fair, I did this before I even started Twitch. This was, again, back in like March or whatever. So, this is even before my Twitch, so...
This was like September.
When was the viral one? When did you post the viral one? The one that I commented on?
August.
You start a look... August? Oh, maybe August,
or
so just
July.
before my stream. Yeah, just before.
It was before
summer, right, okay.
term.
You didn't stream in July?
No, I started streaming September-ish.
Did you?
Wait, actually, no, that's a lie. July, wasn't it? Oh, actually, I don't know. Sorry, chat.
Yeah, but you were on YouTube, weren't you, before that?
Yeah, true, I was on YouTube before that, so I wasn't really promoting it on TikTok much. Yeah, I got banned from YouTube.
Well done.
I know. I could go into that. Yeah, let's go into it. So, right, I was doing well on YouTube, right? Just saying. It was going well. I enjoyed it. Like YouTube was fun. And then obviously you can raid on Twitch, right? Obviously, that wasn't really a thing on YouTube at the time, but we still used to put like the link to the channel in the chat and do a raid because it's just nice, isn't it? You know. And so we thought, oh, look at this kid. You know, he's got low viewers. It's nice. We're raiding the kid, isn't it? It's nice. YouTube says no. Nah, you're not allowed to have a kid on a non-family friendly channel, apparently. Yeah. Even though I'm a kid myself, but fair enough.
No, but
strange
how
bug.
old do you have to be for YouTube? Isn't it like 11 or 13? I swear it's 11, is it? 12? I don't actually know. But you must
apparently
an 8-year-old.
He looked like a child, so I got banned for supposedly a week, even though it was like 3 weeks in the end. Ridiculous. And then I went to Twitch and I told YouTube to do one, so yeah, that's what happened there.
Probably the best thing to do anyway. Twitch.
Probably the best thing I've ever done. Best decision I've probably ever made in my life, to be honest, mate. Yeah, so screw YouTube. Screw you, Susan. I know you're watching. Stupid woman.
You've got stupid questions, haven't you, on your list?
I got some questions actually. Yeah, let's move off my Susan rant.
Susan.
Susan.
Do you even know how to pronounce her last name?
No, that's why I'm not pronouncing it. Susan was a jockey or something fucking stupid like that, man. Stupid being. Okay, where am I? So when the first one blew up, did you feel like famous? Was it? Did you actually? Because that's mad. Like your phone's buzzing. If my phone was buzzing hard right now,
I was like, what? It was more confusion. Like, what is going on? And I find it funny. I was just like, okay, because especially like the guys like battling it out in the comments. I was like, okay, this is like amusing. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't feel famous because then you look at like Charlie D'Amelio and I was like, yeah, no.
Charlie D'Amelio.
It was weird. Like, yeah, it was just weird the whole time. It was just weird, strange. Yeah. What's going on?
I bet when you got the second one, you were gassed, weren't you? You're like, again, God, this is
when
too
it happened
easy.
Again and again.
True,
it was like, okay, this is happening. This is a thing.
That's mad. So when you were making the second one and the first one's just blown up, were you thinking, oh, I need to make this good because like I want to do that again? Like, I mean, I would.
People are gonna see it.
Yeah, 100%. People know people are gonna see it now because you've got followers now and the views are there. That's mad, bro. I couldn't imagine.
I thought I wanted to do. So I had a full notes in my phone of like what I wanted to say, and I picked 3 every time, and I wanted to pick like 3 really good ones for my second one, so it would keep on going. Because if I picked like 3 crap ones, then it wouldn't have.
Yeah,
died then. So, yeah.
Fair. That's fucking mad, dude. It's impressive as well. Like, although TikTok is probably the most easiest platform to get views, it's still fucking impressive. Bearing in mind that it's easy, but not easy for the reasons, if that makes sense, for the same reasons you would on YouTube. But it's absolutely mad. It's insane. Like, you already asked about the growth on other social medias, but like, would you did you think at the time maybe you should sweat out more content or sweat out maybe more content on Instagram or Twitter, like to kind of keep it the flow of? Well, you're not really bothered about having this like. It's not really a fan base, but view base, I guess.
Yeah, like I didn't care much about the whole following thing, and I still don't, because I knew that as soon as I'd like reach college, like I wouldn't have the time, and I really don't. So it was kind of like a fun thing while it lasted, but I didn't want to like pursue it as per se. I didn't want it to become a distraction. Like, especially as we were going and I was starting like 3 new subjects and I needed focus and I wanted to do well.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out well. But yeah, I wanted to try, and so I didn't think of it as a long-term thing anyway, so I didn't really push for it. I could have tried, but
oh, that's fair enough. I rate that though.
I've definitely had your videos on my For You page at one time, just haven't noticed it because I score very quick just to the things that I like.
Yeah, I mean, if it was on mine, it most likely was very close to yours, to be fair, James. Yeah, I don't know why it was on mine. Like, all my videos are just gaming, obviously, but like, it came up, so can't complain. It's just mad to think that I made that comment and now we're here filming this. It's so weird, man.
That's funny.
It's so.
God, it's crazy how TikTok actually works, because I'll sometimes get people from my school like on my For You page, and I'm like, what the hell?
It's weird,
yeah,
true.
True.
It doesn't hit you at first, and 2 seconds in, I know that person. It's it's funny. You look at the name, and you're like, oh right, that's cool.
It is mad, isn't it?
Yeah, that is actually kind of cool. I've never had
TikTok tracking your location.
It does. I swear it does.
It definitely does. Technology tracks everything. 100%.
Freaks me
It does.
out.
Yeah,
And
100%.
the
Man.
algorithm
You can.
works as well. Like if you rewatch a video of like a certain topic, you scroll up and the first video will be that exact same like type of video. Like that same.
Yeah, man, it's
weird.
mad.
That algorithm
It
is
is
crazy.
It is weird, man. I clicked on one ASMR thing just to take the piss, and I just get ASMR streams every time, man. Get out! I don't want to listen. It's mad. Just get out of here, man.
Yeah,
Can't deal with that.
I actually hate ASMR. I can't stand it. I want to punch it.
Yeah, I think it's the
That's a
worst
good
thing in the
little
world.
topic.
Yeah, do
You
know
think? I don't mind it. Is that weird?
No, hate it. I think it's the worst thing.
Fair, man.
Like,
some of it can be okay, but especially when they eat down the mic, like, what are you doing? No, why do people want to hear that?
Yeah, I think there's levels. There's ASMR, which people are actually trying to help people like to sleep and shit, and then there's ASMR. I spilt milk on my belongers. That's ridiculous. Get off the platform, man. Like
honestly,
Jesus.
it's so weird.
Like,
You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
like
yeah.
11-year-olds doing it. It's like you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that is true. Right,
Yeah, some borderline videos. Like it's a little bit sus, my guy.
The whole eating thing though. What is that? What's the joy in like watching someone else eat? You just get
True.
hungry.
Yeah, that's
Why-
what I'm saying. Like,
If you watch mukbangs, you're a strange one.
Yeah.
Like who cares, man? Unless it's like I can get the sideman mukbang, right?
That's what I was gonna say. I watched the side.
I can get that because they're already kind of famous, not really known for it, and it's kind of just like a.
But if the whole channel.
Yeah, if it's a whole channel focused on just eating, man, you're strange.
Yeah, have you
in my
seen
opinion.
That Nico guy, what's he called? Nicocado?
Oh yeah.
That geezer, who I'm on about.
I'll see that. Yeah.
He always cries and he stuffs his face with that
Oh,
guy next to him.
oh my god.
He's
weird.
disgusting. He's a vile
Mad.
person. What is
God
wrong with
out.
him? Get a
He's
grip.
got problems.
True, man. True.
Yeah,
Absolutely true. It's so weird, man. And then there's like the woman who ate that octopus, like live octopus once. What's that about, man? Like really?
What are you doing? It was the Asian woman. She just standing on a live octopus that's moving everything.
Makes you
Man.
scared, like
I can
genuinely
see that.
worried. Like, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Like, I
True.
don't know.
It's stuck to her mouth as well. Like it's.
Oh yes, that's it. It like
Remember,
sticks to her
it's
proper as well, doesn't
So
it?
weird.
And then she's like panicking, gets off and starts eating it again. Like, what are you doing?
She's like taking it off, gets the knife and forks out, man. Go on, get me at it.
It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
I actually hate it so much.
Like, I'll stick to beans on toast, thanks. Hit me.
Beans on toast ASMR. That's
People
Kirsty's
don't
next
rate beans on
TikTok.
toast. People
Such
actually
a
don't rate
British
beans on
thing.
toast. Do you know if you? I'll see like a TikTok of someone making beans on toast, and everyone in the comments are saying, "What is that? Why are you eating that?" But it's like, do people actually hate it that much? I think it's a class.
See, I don't like beans, like Heinz
No,
beans. I'm sorry.
neither. I hate beans.
You actually hate
Yeah.
beans?
Spaghetti all the way.
I don't mind it. You guys can, or whoever can eat beans on toast. Like, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's a disgusting meal, but I just don't like beans, like in general. So
No, beans are wrong.
yeah, I don't know what it is about them. Like, I could have spaghetti hoops, which is like literally the same sauce. Like, but like, beans, man.
It's the beans.
It's the bean.
Like the actual bean.
Yeah, it is. It actually is. It's the texture. Don't like it. What's your opinion on beans in the comments? If you got this far into the podcast, to be fair, I want to know your opinion on beans.
How
There we
far are
go.
we in?
That'd be interesting. Beans. Huh?
Oh, have you seen that James May video where he just he goes, beans?
Yeah.
You've seen that.
That's class.
Why did that just
That's
come
class.
to mind? That's a class video, man.
That's
I've
mad.
watched that whole series. It's so funny. Like, and he
Cheers,
does the
fair.
same thing with cheese.
Yeah,
and there's
cheese.
loads of meat. Oh, it's hilarious.
That's
I
class.
love James May, man. He's a sick. I'll put the
brilliant.
video up because I wanna find that video because it's just funny.
True, it is fucking good, to be fair.
He needs Jeremy Clarkson as a guest. Then it'd be
Mhm.
priceless.
Imagine, man.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, imagine.
Clarkson, he's a legend as well. Top Gear was a clash show like a while ago.
It was.
Top Gear
They
was
ruined
class,
it
bro.
now. It's ruined.
Yeah.
True, true,
What's it now?
true.
It's like the Grand Tour, is it?
Well,
It's
no,
like
actually-
three new
Oh wait, no,
people,
that's a
though.
new.
Yeah.
Top
It's
Gear's
not
new.
So there's-
three. Like,
Hmm.
it's not what
What's
it
the
was.
geezer's name on it? The guy who just take me out in it. Why?
Oh yeah,
What's-
him. But they know
what's his
they're
name?
not them though. It's like their
Yeah.
three personalities, like Hammond, May, and Clarkson. Like they all just worked really well together. And these three geezers, like they probably just picked them off from the street. Like,
Yeah,
they're
you can drive well.
awful.
Come on.
yeah, go on.
Got a driver's
It's
license.
not even that though. Like,
Personality.
are they even drivers? Like, for me, they're just like TV presenters, and they're not even Like, no, I don't know.
I
They're not
think
even.
They're just like influencers kind of thing.
Right, it feels like they've done a little fucking Love Island. Just gone, oh yeah, he's good looking. Slap him on, man. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Love Island.
They've got, in my opinion, they've got nothing to do with cars. Like he does like a dating show, man. Weird pog. I don't know.
Not my cup of tea.
Nah.
Top Gear.
Although the Grand Tour was actually pretty good because it literally was OG Top Gear, just in like a better Amazon way, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was good.
I watched a bit of Grand Tour. That was alright, but then I stopped. What were you going to say? Well, Rhys, a while ago. Have you got more questions on the list?
Oh yeah, I got a few more questions. I don't know what I was going to say, but yeah. So you said in the DMs, you said about how it's kind of, you said it kind of died down because obviously you said you've been going to college, you haven't really been doing it. You feel like maybe you're gonna do more videos, or are you just planning on completely just leaving it?
I'll see what happens. I mean, right now I'm just literally posting nothing because I just don't. I don't have the time, and I have a job, I've got college, and I just can't do it. And if I did, it would be like I'm putting no effort in, and I feel like I'd owe effort.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have like the motivation to do it anymore because because I just don't have all these ideas when it was fresh. Because I have to really think now because I've done so many of them. So like I've done 10 and 3 in each. That's 30 things. It's like, how am I supposed to get any more? I might like when summer comes along. Maybe let's see what happens if I come up with more ideas. Like I'm not never gonna post again, but for now, like, gotta focus on life.
Yeah.
I rate that. When was the last TikTok you posted? How long ago was that?
This is like, have you just made like quick draft ones?
Just weird ones, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but
I don't know. Just you kind of follow the trends. Like maybe a week ago. Like I don't really do many. I mean, the last series I did is I asked my guy best mates.
Seen that, yeah.
Female products were.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So series, to be fair. It annoys me as well, man. Because, like, it's so obvious. Well, at least some of it is obvious. And then just, like, say the most random things, man.
I did watch one of them videos, and I didn't actually know what some of them were.
Fair enough. Yeah, like, half of them are tricky ones, it's true. Like, some of them are obvious,
that's what I did, and then I ran out of that, so...
Fair enough. I mean, if you get an idea, go for it, why not? If it flops, delete it. Or... How many things do you have in your drafts? Good question, that.
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah, nothing.
Shit, I know there's people with like hundreds in their drafts. Like, what?
No, I don't have the time to film one. Never mind post one. Like,
fair enough. Yeah.
If I had the time to film them and just keep them in my draft, then I'd keep on going. But I don't. Yeah, I'm literally nil. Nothing.
Yeah.
Right, you should just slap on a Chai D'Amelio and just fucking dance around for 2 minutes. Bro, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm calling you out right now, Chai D'Amelio, and your fucking shitty little sister, right? Or is she older? I don't care. Right, basically, your videos, mate, they're a bit naff. Oh, God. She does no... Oh, okay, she can dance. Congrats. I mean, that's at least she's got some sort of talent. Dixie's got no talent. We'll get onto her in a minute. Right?
At least...
Yeah, pretty much is what turned it. At least she can... At least she's dancing, right? But they're still a bit shit, like, they're still a bit
like
boring.
Billions of likes.
I don't... It's sus, man, because people just simp over her now. It's just like... it's like Tommy in it, right? He's a good streamer. He's doing basically the same as everyone else, like, realistically.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
People like him, and I guess that's just what it is. Like, people just like you. I mean, if you like Chai D'Amelio, go ahead and like her. But for me, her content's a bit naff, and her sister's even worse. Okay, her sister's song, what was the first one? That happy one. It was okay. The second one's naff. Like, it's okay, but Dixie D'Amelio's videos, we talked about this in the first one, didn't we, James, that we did a long time ago. Her videos are awful. They are dreadful. They are so bad. Dixie's, bro.
Dixie.
So bad.
No, she does that, like, talk show, doesn't she? But she just gets the...
Talk show?
Yeah, I swear she does talk shows. She does, like, the Dixie show.
Oh, bro. Oh, last time I looked, she just does the most random things, and she gets bare views. And, like, I actually feel bad. There's people on YouTube that can put, like, effort into videos.
It's just the children on the internet now, because it's like...
Can't deal with that.
It's like the 10-year-olds now. They just look up to Charlie and Dixie Miller. They won't, down the line, like, 3 years from now, they're going to why did I like this woman? Who is she? She just danced.
No, in like 4 months, they will be irrelevant.
True.
Absolutely irrelevant.
I remember
Charlie got cancelled.
Oh yeah, true. Why was that?
Was it from James Charles?
The
one about
No,
Charles?
No.
James Charles has been like cancelled for
Because they were.
months.
Yeah, James Charles is a pedo now. Again, that's not the point though. It was when she was sat at a table with James Charles, right? And they were eating.
So I thought it was like a hashtag like help Charlie or something, but it was for another Charlie, and D'Amelio like thought it was for her, but it wasn't, and everyone was like coming at her because she was like, "Oh, thanks guys for all the support."
Jeez.
I was like, but it wasn't for her, and she got like cancelled.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's awful,
yeah, it was big. I mean, I think people have forgotten about it now, but still, it was like she thought everything was about her, and I'm like, not everything's about you.
Yeah, true. And then there's obviously what I'm thinking of is the clip where they're at like the dinner table. It's on their YouTube, because they went over to YouTube because obviously they know that TikTok will die soon. And they're sat at a table with Big James Charles and their parents, and she says some stuff about having only 100 million or something. Like, man,
what? Is it 95 not enough for you? That's funny.
Yeah, James Charles is just like, no, bro. Big up James Charles, even though he's a bit of a nonce now. I don't mind him.
Big up James Charles for that.
No, I don't mind him. I think
no, I don't mind him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like people are taking his liking underage people a bit out of proportion because obviously they lie about their age and stuff. But yeah, big up James Charles.
Keep that to Shane or whatever his name is, the one who fucks cats.
Oh yeah, Shane Dawson. Yeah.
True. Cancelling. Isn't I heard something about David Dobrik being cancelled? Have you only got views on that? Because last time
why is that?
Everyone's like slandering David Dobrik. I was like, what's he done wrong?
Oh, yeah, I think him and his mate, they're a bit rapey. Apparently, that's what I've heard.
Dom, like from his old vlogs, the old vlogs. I was a massive fan of him. I loved his stuff. Like he's the kind of guy, like he's like 23 and he works so hard for his content, and you could really see that. And like in the old vlogs, like years ago now, he was with like Dom, this guy called Dom, and I think he's like got like pedo like allegations now, like properly, like it's like in courts and stuff. So he made this really shitty apology video, and it was awful.
No.
He tried. He even turned the comments off. Like, what?
Is this David's apology?
Yeah, David's apology. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes long in it. It's naff.
Yeah,
it's literally
nothing.
And you think about the basic apology video, they're like 20 minutes long.
Wow.
Because I think I saw a post on Twitter saying that fucking Trisha Paytas, which we know my views on her, she made a video not responding but reacting, I guess, to the apology, and it's like 40 minutes long. It's like, how have you gone 40 minutes from a 2-minute video? That's mad.
Doesn't shut up.
True. I despise her. Can't lie. Sorry, no, Trisha Paytas, you're annoying.
Hate her.
TikTok's enough as well.
I know.
That's so bad.
She thinks she's doing something.
True.
Like, she doesn't realise that everyone hates her. Everyone.
True.
Joke.
Jeez,
she is a fucking joke. She needs cancelling next as well. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to go deep that way.
Like, isn't it? I swear people get cancelled for like the littlest of things. That's why you got to be careful of what you say, because you never know if down the line big Gozo blows up, someone will go back 5 years, something he said.
100%.
Yeah, and they'll find me calling Trisha Paytas a slag, and then I'll get cancelled for it. Do you know what I mean? I'm done now.
Oh god, that was funny.
Give it a couple of years when I've got
one
fucking...
tweet can just change everything.
True. I better
it's
go
like
look
how
for my
easy
Twitter.
everyone is.
Yeah. I mean, it's different now because, like, Twitter about 5 years ago, you could say whatever you want, but now
Oh yeah.
But if you're a little Twitter account, do what you want.
The world is like full of snowflakes, so people can't take a joke, which is the thing.
True.
So you'll get cancelled over a joke, which is the problem.
True.
I do agree with that. I don't know about David Dobrik being cancelled because I actually used to watch his content a lot, but I still don't know the full situation, so I will look into it. But
yeah, I'd never used to watch him really.
But he hadn't uploaded in a while, so
he stopped. He stopped vlogs.
Yeah.
He's like going on to just podcasts now with Nash.
Jeez, he stopped vlogs fully. Wow.
Fair. Interesting.
If he posts his next podcast, everyone's just gonna he's gonna turn comments and likes and stuff probably off as well.
Oh, 100%. Everyone, like if someone removes comments on like a recent post on TikTok, everyone will use the next
true.
The next TikTok to comment on it.
True,
like, there's no point in turning off comments because people are gonna get there somehow.
Yeah,
or
true.
they use like recent Instagram posts or something. Everyone will find a way. So you either turn all your comments off or none at all. Simple as that.
it must feel shit to be cancelled. I can imagine having that bit.
Yeah.
Just imagine how people feel after being cancelled. Like,
Especially being
you
as
gotta
big as
feel
him,
for him
bro.
a little bit, but if
100%.
If what he did was that wrong to be cancelled, then
Yeah, if it was something little and then you're just completely like hated, is that?
Yeah.
But I mean, if he's a rapist, then I mean, he shouldn't be on YouTube realistically.
Sticky.
So,
yeah.
is it a good cancel? Maybe. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to find out and see where that goes. To be fair,
Yeah.
like, but how do you know? There's so many. I will go to like a different topic here. There's so many like false rape allegations. Like, who knows? How many YouTubers have been like accused of this shit, and it's just not true. It's ridiculous in my opinion. It's like one of the worst things.
Yeah, it's like it's not even like a thing to joke about as well, and people could say something like that as a joke, and it could be taken seriously, and then you're like cancelled, and it's like that's just not fair on the person. But yeah, no.
Yeah, false allegations, they are awful. There's been so many times where people have like fake stuff online to try and get other people cancelled, and it's always backfires.
True.
And then you just look like a right mug, don't you?
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, I don't know. I couldn't name an example, but like, a lass with like she had like 2,000 followers on Twitter, and she just calls out someone massive, like at least a mil, whatever, subs on YouTube, and like people believe it straight up. But when they find out it's fake, she gets zero backlash. Nothing happens to her because she is just a random person on Twitter. But people like proper fall for it, and that's just mad. Like they go through that so much hate, and then, but not I'm saying you should go and give hate to the person who was faking it. Well, I don't know, do what you want. But I mean, like they get away. You get away with it. Like that's mad. You shouldn't be able to. That shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't get away with it. That's not allowed. That's just mad in my opinion. Mad. Right, that was deep. Next, next question. Yeah. Have you got any more Jamanuk? Or I can find a one.
I don't think I have any other questions. We've kind of went on a. How long have we been rolling for?
I have no idea. You're the one recording, my guy.
Yeah, but if I click off, it's just gonna.
Oh well, fair enough. Hello, if you welcome to the towards the end of the podcast. If you're still here, appreciate it. Use special code Kirsty in the. Wait, we don't even have a shop. I'm chatting.
Yeah, bro, go on.
I got merch. I got a merch store. Put it in the link in the description. I'll make a code right now. Kirsty, 50% off. Actually, fuck that. 50%. I'm getting no rev from that. Alright, where am I? Yeah, true. I made it as cheap as I can as well. I love my merch, man. Where is my merch? Hang on. Let me show.
Quick little plug.
Quick plug if you made it to the end of the podcast, man. I was wearing it, so it's a bit scuffed. Oh, merch gang, yes sir. James, where's your merch?
I don't have any merch. Shut up, man.
Jamanuk doesn't even have Gozo merch. Kirsty, come on, link in description. I'm expecting you guys to have it next time. We do a podcast, right? Where am I?
Anything else you want to say?
I think I've gone through all the ones on my list, but can I think of anything?
I've went through all of my questions. I didn't even say any questions, have I? I've just went on.
No, you've just waffled, my guy. To be fair. Okay, here we go. How about Let me think. So, I'm trying to think, man. Okay.
We went through a lot. There's not many for TikTok as well, is there? There's not. Like,
true. TikTok's an interesting like subject, and we've already talked about people I despise on TikTok. There's a lot of naff TikToks, in my opinion.
Do you want to do the Pokemon topic?
Oh, that's true. We've got to ask the question. We've got to ask the question every podcast. I think it's a thing we're doing now. So we're doing a thing. I mean, we only have like one podcast, like. But we're doing a thing which we're going to ask the guest every time when somebody comes on. And do you know who Pokemon is?
Huh? What? Sorry?
Do you know who Pokemon is?
No.
I mean, there goes the question. I mean,
that's interesting though. Like, bearing in mind, Pokemon's probably one of the biggest female content creators, apart from Charlie Shithead D'Amelio. That's very interesting. From a TikTok, like a TikTok. Would you call yourself a TikToker?
No. I would call myself a TikToker if I kept on.
Did you say you were one?
I had my moment of fame.
Yeah.
And then it died because I stopped.
Interesting. Fair enough. Well, from someone who doesn't, TikTok is. Would you say TikTok's your main social media, or no?
No, Snapchat is the only thing.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, true.
Constantly on that. Yeah.
Well, it's still interesting that because she doesn't know who Pokemon is. Well, good. You don't want to know who she is because she's shit.
Yeah.
God, I just don't like people, do I?
Yeah.
Jesus.
this is just a hate show for you.
Apart from James Charles.
Rhys loves to slander everyone he can. So yeah.
I do just like to slander people. Apart from James Charles, big up my man James. Respect, even though you do like underage kids.
Jeez.
Where am I? Well,
Wow.
or does he? That's the question. Apparently.
We actually don't.
Yeah,
know.
true. We don't know. Well, yeah. Or do we? Mm. Yeah, I think I'm about done then. I've cleared my list. I'm happy with that.
I've cleared my non-existent list, but I've got no other questions to think off my head. So you see, I think we're done. Do you want to say anything? I'll put your TikTok in the description if you want.
Nice.
Yeah, plug now. You never know. This might blow
It's
up.
getting in the description anyway, so like.
Just leave it in the
say it if you
description.
want.
Fair play.
Maybe
Fair play.
content for the summer when I have time.
Interesting. There you go. That'd be interesting to look at. I like that. That's sick.
Videos in the summer.
In this
Go.
summer.
Summer guy.
Imagine we
Summer's
get
the-
whacked into lockdown in July. That'd be funny. It will
Oh,
be funny.
swear down. Oh,
Big Bojo.
That'd be mad.
Bojo. I'll take a knock on 10 Downing Street. Me.
Oh, Bojo is a massive clown, man. Well, you know what?
Needs a trim.
He's kind of funny. He does need a trim, but he's receding and balding anyway, so there's not much you can do. Allow it. I mean, next month, once barbers go, I'm gonna get myself a trim because I need one.
He's got like 50 kids anyways.
Does he?
Yeah. With like 3 different women.
Shit, I did not know that.
Does he actually?
Yeah.
Go on, Boris, son.
Man's a player.
Go on.
I did not know that.
Boris a player? Question mark. Oh, Jesus. Fair play to him.
He had a kid in lockdown.
Did he? How old?
Yeah.
Was he,
Man, did you hear about that, man?
What?
The
Shit.
kid's like months old.
Fair enough.
What? He's like 60 years old. What?
Yeah.
Bojo
probably
Jr.
not.
He'll be dead by the time he's 20. That's not fair on the kid, is it?
Wait, how old is Boris Johnson?
60s,
Oh.
50s?
Well, I'm
I think
googling
he's
this.
late 50s. That's my guess.
How old is Bojo?
He's definitely not like in his 20s.
He's 56. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Mad.
He's younger than I thought.
Golden oldie. Look at me.
That's
Mid-
okay.
50s.
Bojo Johnson's Wikipedia. Go on then. Show us your children. Where are we?
Has he actually got something that's crazy though?
I don't know. I want to know.
He's got a couple kids.
It should stay on the front of his page.
Let me see if I can find it.
I was looking into Boris.
But I know
Why
that
not?
the kids that have.
There we go. 1, 2. Oh my God! This one of them is called Joe Johnson, Baron Johnson of Maryland. What? What kind of fucking name is that? So we've got Rachel Johnson. It's a pretty normal name, fair enough. Good old Rach. And then we've got it's all right. So when I highlight it, it's all underlined. So this is the full name. Joe Johnson. Wait, is Joe Johnson?
Joe Johnson.
So Joe Johnson. Okay, we'll go with Joe Johnson and then Baron Johnson. Okay.
Baron, I mean?
But it's Baron Johnson of Marylebone. I don't know what that is. That's a place, maybe?
That is
He's
a
a
place.
lord. It is a place. Okay, so we've got Baron Johnson, who's supposedly a lord. Let's click on his profile. I'm curious now. Oh my Jesus Christ. He looks just like his father. He's 49, man. What? He's 49.
This is
Wait,
not
49?
Boris
Wait,
Johnson.
so Boris Johnson, a kid of 16. What am I looking at?
He probably
What?
did, he probably
Wait,
did.
what?
Wait a minute. Wait, 49 years old? What am I talking?
He can't
56.
be 49.
So Boris Johnson had a child at 18. Go on then, son.
No, 49. Do your maths right.
God,
Oh
really?
shit, what?
7.
That can't be right.
No, that can't be right.
7, yeah, he had a child at 7. That's true. We found it here first on the
God,
podcast.
Rhys
Bro,
on
what?
maths.
Cancel Bojo.
Bro, but that doesn't make any sense. What am I reading
Child
right
at
now?
7. Is that even possible?
Wait!
That's probably his.
Joe
Is that
Johnson,
his
Baron
brother? That's his
Johnson of...
brother. Was Joe Johnson his brother? Maybe. The one that's 49.
That might be it. Maybe it's put under.
That would make
siblings,
sense.
brother.
That would make sense.
Why are we looking
Hang
into
on, man.
Boris Johnson?
I don't know, man. Just end the podcast already. I'm looking into Boris
Alright.
Johnson a bit much here.
Jesus Christ.
Leo Johnson. Oh!